We're just talking. We're going to get to this. It's really important.
Have you ever wondered how you get a horse in a cart? We'll tell you that later.
We're going to find out literally in a few seconds. So looking after 9 children, 1,000 sheep on one of the highest, most remote farms in England sounds quite a lot of a challenge.
Last year's extreme weather, we talked a lot about that, meant adapting to some rather tough new situations for the Yorkshire Shepherdess, Amanda Owen. She's written another book about her experience, delighted to say. She's with us now.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Can we start with the
horse?
horse?
Yeah, let's sort the horse out
You want to
first.
sort out the horse?
Yes.
Yeah, it was an impulse buy. Pester power gets you everywhere at our house. So.
Right, OK, so the children decided they needed another horse.
They needed another horse, yes, they desperately needed another horse. And, of course, I gave in and then remembered that we hadn't got a trailer, so, yeah, had to put it in the back of the Land Rover.
I think, hopefully, have we got pictures of said horse in the back of the Land Rover? I don't know, but if they're on your...
Yeah, I mean, you know, if there's one thing I like to sort of say to people, it's never give up, so a bit of muscle power.
So you picked up... It's a Shetland pony,
Yeah, it's a Shetland, but it was heavy. Oh, it was heavy. Built like a...
One of those, yes.
Yeah, one of those.
I'm aware of that phrase, yes. So, for those that... I know most people know who you are and what you do.
Do they?
I think they do. I think they do, yes, because you've been on here before. You've written... How many... This is book number...
This is book number 3.
Book number 3.
Number 3.
And quite a few people will wander past your... In the good months of the year, when the weather's OK, quite a few people will wander past your farm as well. But give us an idea. The family setup, we mentioned the 9 kids. So, so how does the sort of farm work?
How does it work? I mean, honestly, we're kind of... Everyone thinks I must be really well organised, but basically I just lurch from disaster to disaster, like your average person. I mean, I have, you know, a set kind of things that need to go on every day, you know, getting the kids ready for school, all the rest of it. But basically, it's all about going with the seasons and what he's doing with the sheep and the cow. So whether it's sheep shearing or lambing time or whatever, sheepdog, you name it. I mean, it's a big farm, it's 2,000 acres, and it's very much dog and stick shepherding.
I love, because looking at your Twitter today, talking about your dogs as well, because they're incredibly important to you.
They are. I've got my dog whistle. I can't whistle today because honestly, dogs all over the country will
be
like
running towards their televisions.
Yeah, so I've got my dog whistle, but no dog.
That's
a very nice silver dog whistle. Yes, that's a very
lovely.
nice one. But I mean, I didn't bring her today because she obviously wouldn't like it very much here.
No,
I mean, she's a working animal, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's back to basics with us. It's working outside in the elements, all weathers, and that's what I write about. And for some weird reason, it seems to have worked.
I like it.
I know, exactly. I guess it's maybe aspirational. It's a dream for a lot of people, you know, to leave the town and city behind and live in the countryside. So I just write about the people, the characters. And I mean, I got an E in English at GCSE. I was rubbish. I was so uninspired. And it was all down to James Herriot and his books. I loved reading them, and it set me off on this journey, and here I am writing myself.
And in terms of the future, because you don't own the farm,
no.
Is that right? So you've got a sort of lifetime lease, tenant on the farm, but you have bought somewhere on the same plot. So is that an eye to the future?
Well, exactly. It was kind of like putting down my roots. This is kind of like the third stage, I suppose. With the third book, that was kind of like the time frame. It was like. How I need to be able to write about the ongoing story, and we got the opportunity to be able to buy our own place. So it's that story again, hopefully aspirational, house in the country. And well, I say doing it up, but I use that word it's a bit of a euphemism. Doing it down more, kind of, you know, just making it habitable.
And we're seeing pictures now. I mean, you've had. You know, there are some tough weather conditions to deal with.
Working the kids there, look, see, husband there. He'll be tearing his hair out, I guess, because he's left in charge at the moment. So we really just work together, all of us.
Tell us about the weather. Has it been particularly brutal?
It's been a kind of winter, and last summer was very hot, so we actually made quite a lot of crop. But the winter before was horrendous because it was a bad summer and then a bad winter. So we had the beast from the east, so you know it was really, really tough conditions. You know, snow, ice, everything, sub-zero temperatures. But we get through it. That's the thing. That's what we do. You just, you know, what's the next challenge that's going to come at you?
You talked about being away from home, and you've actually been on a speaking tour recently as well, haven't you?
I've just started it.
Oh, right, you're on it at the moment. Okay.
I'm on it at the moment. Can you not tell from the bags under my eyes?
So give us what you talked about, this sort of aspirational element to your lifestyle. Yeah. What sort of people come to that? Are there those who live in the city and would love to have your life?
All sorts.
Right, OK.
All sorts. People from the countryside, a lot of farmers, all kinds of people. There's such a cross-section. It's such a nice feeling to go and take a bit of Yorkshire air and a bit of our life to theatres all over the country and just talk to people about what we do, what life's like there, the farming element, the animals, the family, everything. I never ever go anywhere and say, this is how you should do it. It's not about being sort of like a parenting guru. Quite often it's probably how you shouldn't do it, really. But it's literally just saying that anything's possible. You know, there's a lot of people out there who'll tell you what you can't do. Oh, you won't have time to write a book. Oh, you won't have time to do that. But it's amazing what you can do.
And what about the children? Do you think some of them will stay in the countryside and work like you do?
Some of them will, I hope. Edith particularly is very interested, so is Miles. But Raven today, good luck Raven, she has her A-level philosophy exam. She wants to do medicine, so biomedicine. So they've all got different ideas, and I just encourage them, because I was driven, I knew what I wanted to do, and I managed to get there, and so will they. But being part of a big family, obviously you can't be a helicopter parent and hover over the top of them. They maybe have to be more independent, you know, do their own thing a bit. So that's what I try.
Oh, it's brilliant to hear. Enjoy the rest of the speaking tour.
Lovely to see you again.
Thank you.
And the new book is called, book number 3, it's called Adventures of the Yorkshire Shepherdess.
Yeah, so come and see me. I'm all over the place.
Are you?
Literally all over the place.
We always love seeing you. Thank you very much.
With a horse in the back of the car as well.
No, not that.
Not
The horse
that.
is not coming.
That is all from us on Breakfast. We're back tomorrow from 6 o'clock.
Now on BBC One, it's time for Critical Incident.